Hello and welcome to an Adobe Illustrator tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make word marks. Before we begin, I'm going to go to the view panel and make sure that I can see the grid and that snapped grid is on. The first step I'm going to take is I'm going to take my rectangular marquee tool and make a rectangle 8 units tall and however wide you want it to be. Next I'm going to make another rectangle that is 12 units tall and around the same width, like that. Next I'm going to select these with my selection tool, hotkey V, and alt drag them below the other rectangles like that to copy them. Then I am going to select one of the smaller rectangles and alt drag it below these just like that. That is the first step for the template. The next step for the template, I am going to alt drag one of the smaller rectangles out here like this, and I am going to rotate it 75 degrees in the properties panel, which you can find in window properties. I'm going to take this and I'm going to line this up the bottom corner here near one of the corners here on the grid. Then I'm going to alt drag it 16 units out, or two big thick lines like that, so that these are equally distant from these corners here, and then I'm going to do that one more time. So I will end up with 3 equally distant rectangles. I will select all these, undo. I will select all these and drag this over my template. With this template I am going to make all of the letters, but before I do that I'm going to select all of this and make the opacity 50%. With my template, I'm going to select all of it and alt drag it out to the side, like that. And now I'm going to show you how to make all the letters. To make all the letters, you select all of them, all the parts of your template, and you use the shape builder tool that you can get with the hotkey Shift M. Now we have our alphabet, but some of the letters are hard to recognize because their angles are too sharp. To fix this, we are going to use rectangles at 324 degrees and 20 degrees and highlight them and use the shape builder tool like last time. Now that I have all my letters, I am going to make cool looking words. First, to line them all up like this, I select all my letters and go to the Align window right here, and I line them up either from the top, center, or bottom. I also distribute evenly here horizontally by hitting this button. Next, I am going to make a gradient from one letter, the first letter, to the end letter, to make it fade from one color to another. To do this, first I have to hit Ctrl 8. It will not work if I don't hit Ctrl 8. Then I select it, and I hit this button right here, which is the gradient button. And I select which colors I want it to fade to. I am going to make it fade from this blue to this blue. Now that I have this gradient on my letters, I'm going to make the gradient that's trailing it. To do that, I'm going to select the object, alt drag it up, and then alt drag it again a little bit to the right, however thick I want my trail to be. Then I select both objects, and in the Properties window under the Pathfinder tab, I hit this second button to get this. Then I select this object. I use the Gradient tool to change the colors to red and white. Then I pull it down and line it up with my letters, and I make sure that it's aligned. So there you have it, how to make a cool looking word mark in Adobe Illustrator. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. Thanks for watching.